we're going to be doing some updates, some open chat, and some other stuff that's going on. I have some good news, got some great news, got some other interesting news and things like that. And I hope that, that's not rolling too well today. Well, that's better. I have my coffee. I hope you have yours. And we're going to be talking about different things, different projects I got coming up, and some interesting facts and things like that. I cannot roll for Ian tonight because Ian is camping in the backyard in his tent. So you're not going to be able to roll for Ian tonight. So we're going to give us a shot on that one. Hope you guys are caffeinated. I hope you guys have everything you need to keep yourself going. I have some gardening updates because I have news on the tomato front. My year-long tomato, it's got some majorly good news. I cannot take you to that, and I don't feel like bringing it from the kitchen all the way in here because I'm not that stable because of my knee. But until I get some more people in here, I will explain what's going on that front. I hope everybody is doing well. I've got to go blow my nose. Give me a second here, folks. I gotta find my head, my hanky. I can blow my nose. My nose is stopped up. No. That would be really bad. Okay. I don't hope my hearing aids hooked up to this because that would be really sucky. Okay. Don't have my hearing aids in. There we go. Okay. I don't have my headset in. I don't have any of that in. Okay. Nothing up my sleeve. Presto. Okay. We're getting closer to our land purchases, hopefully, depending on how my doctors and everything else goes going on. I am not sure where everybody is. I am here. I got my coffee. I got me some fat wood. I get to have some fun with that. Ooh, that's good. I'm gonna wait and see what's happening here. I'm waiting to hear from people. I'm waiting on to hear. I've got my light here. I got my light here. I got my light here. And my hearing aid case, which I might as well just take them out because they're hurting my ears. Unfortunately, I can't fix that. This is what keeps my ears going, folks. Oh. Well, I can hear a little bit. This makes me hear better, but they irritate the crap out of my ears. So, folks, I don't know what's up with you, but I am happy. I'm feeling glad. And I'm hoping, if you guys are listening, I could, show off some stuff I got here. No new things on the thrifting front because I have not thrifted anything in a bit. All I've got right now is gardening news. No updates on my 5-gallon bucket challenge because I just watered it today. Not sure how often I'm supposed to do that, to be honest, because I am new on that point. Well, I got 4 people in here now. Whoa, I went from 0 to 4. Glad you guys are here, whoever you may be. Hi, welcome. I'm Colan from Kincaid Outdoors, and this is my update for, today I actually had my last physical therapy. And after this, everything is going whatever it's going. I have updates on my year-old. Hey Todd, how you doing? I saw your video. I like the holes you drilled. That's a lot of holes. I couldn't find a drill bit with mine, and I ended up using, I guess, a pipe drill, a bit type thing, because my holes are like that big. Yep. No updates on my 5-gallon bucket yet, but I do have it on there. I watered it today, but I got some news on another plant I have that I'm not sure if you've ever seen. Is a year-old tomato plant. Now, here's the thing, Todd. I planted the seeds from a Walmart tomato over a year ago, and I planted the entire thing from one tomato, and this is the ones that survived on mine. And if I could bring it in here, I would show it to you, but well, it would be interesting. I would think a 22 would be a little bit better. You can always use a 22 mag if you want to, if you want to do that. These are just 22 LRs, nothing too fancy. But I got some updates on my year-old tomato plant. No, well, here's the thing. This is not a second generation plant. This is the first generation plant from a Walmart tomato. And it does have a clone off of it, which is growing really well. And it's going to be growing some tomatoes too. So I was just notified, and I noticed I have 2 new tomatoes growing as we speak. They're not very big at the moment. They're about that big. But considering this plant is over a year old, I think I'm doing really well. And I did show the type of tomato off on Jason's live yesterday. I will bring it back out here again to show you what type of tomato I used. It is a beefsteak tomato, and this one was originally, they were greenhouse grown, and they were from Canada of all places. I don't know. Possibly it could be a second generation into a third generation, because I have a clone off of this plant that grew into another plant. So technically I got 1.5 or second 2.5 or whatever you want to call it, because I've got the tomato that I got it off of. Obviously that's first generation. Second generation would be the plant itself. The clone is a 0.5, I guess, because it's the same plant, just a clone of it. And they're both growing tomatoes now. So it is a very interesting setup. Trust me. If you give me a moment, I could see about bringing it in, but I can't. It is awfully big. It is literally over 3 feet tall, and the pot is like that big around, and I don't have a way to carry it in. Oh yeah, definitely tasty. We actually purchased the tomatoes to make BLTs, because that's why we like tomato. We like BLTs or BTs, because my wife can't actually have lettuce, but still on whole wheat and all that fun stuff. And we kept some of the seeds just to see what would happen. I've got another one that I have saved seeds from too, but they do work, folks. If you don't know what about them, they do work. And with the right care, watering, adding more soil to it and everything else, because I started with like half the soil I needed, and I sort of added stuff to it as I went. And as I was doing stuff, I just left it in the same pot it was always been in. And it was one of those hanging pots originally, which still is technically. And then just recently I added the tomato cage to go with it. Hey, James, how you doing? All right. What kind of peppers are you planning on doing? Mine turned out to be is a California Wonder sweet bell pepper. I just watered mine for the second time this week, and I'm hoping I'm going to be getting something soon. But I watered it really well. I'm going to have to keep on watering it for a couple more weeks before I get any idea if I get a yield. But my year-old tomato plant is producing tomatoes again for the second time. My tomato plant is a perennial, not an annual, but a perennial. And I've got proof it lasted this long. Hey, Doug, how you doing, brother? Oh my God, one of those hot peppers. Oh, I'm a wuss when it comes to hot peppers. But I do happen to have a really, really cool chili recipe if you're interested. Be well, James. Catch you later, brother. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. Hey, Doug, do you have a space for a 5-gallon bucket planting by any chance in where you live now in North Carolina? A patio, a backyard, something. Because I'm getting ready to challenge you to a 5-gallon bucket challenge of a potato, tomato, or a pepper, one of the three. Your choice of any of those three, any kind of each of those kind. It could be a cherry tomato. It could be a beefsteak tomato. It could be a big boy tomato. I don't freaking care. It could be a Roma. One of those purple Cherokee things. I have no idea. Or you can just choose any kind of potatoes that you want. You can also do any kind of pepper you want. I'm doing a sweet pepper because I don't do hot, because we actually like green peppers because we can use them in a lot of different recipes, and they make really good stuffed peppers, especially with a lot of tuna and stuff. But yeah, my tomato plant, the one I have grown for over a year, has produced another round of tomatoes. Now, they are very small at this moment. They're about that big, tiny, about that big. I'm going to have to find a way to go pick a picture of it and show you guys. That way you guys can see them. I wish I could bring it in here, but I can't carry much right now. Kind of limited. But I am very proud of that one, by the way. My clone of that particular plant. So I don't know if that's first generation or second generation or third generation. Todd, you let me know if anybody else knows. Is a clone a 0.5 generation or is it a third generation? Because technically it's the same plant, just the cutting and growing of another same plant. So you tell me. And Ian's got another cutting of the exact same plant somewhere else. If you do know out there, someone, let me know. I would love to know what a clone is considered generation wise. I'm not much of a gardener, but I'm lucky as all get out. Trust me, I am very lucky. I don't explain why. I don't know how, but I am. That being said, my bucket is outside. It's been watered. I watered it today because it's been in full sun for half the day on the south side, on that side of the house. And it's also right outside is where my son is spending the night in his Marine Corps tent. Oh, you already got cayenne? Okay. No peppers, no potatoes, no tomatoes, huh? You got all your cayenne peppers, I guess. Ian's potato, which is a simple Walmart tomato you get from Walmart, is literally about that big. It's like the vibrant, really deep green. It's doing amazing. He just took a potato. He did not cut it up. He did not separate the eyes or anything like that. He just buried the entire thing and planted it. And he kept it out front of the house, which is over here, for a while until it started budding. Then he moved it off to the side, to the back, where it gets some more sun and everything. And it's just doing a freaking amazing job. I have another potato that's ready to go. I just haven't had a chance to plant it yet because I ran out. Bell peppers, cool. Mine's like I said, a California Wonder bell pepper. I have never tried these that I know of. And this is the only plant that is not planted from something we purchased at Walmart. That's not a, it was, the bell pepper is the only one we got from actual seeds. I don't think my tomato plant counts, even though because it came from a tomato first. I mean, literally, we bought the tomato, got the seeds out of it, dried them out, planted them, and they grew. That's my year-old one now. And give me a second. I've got to find a way to give you a picture so you guys can see this. Give me a second. I'll be right back. If you're wanting to come up, please let me know. I already got the link up. Be right back. Oh, frack. I can't move very fast. I definitely gotta get my cane. Hey, Matt, is there any way you can help me with something? Can you bring my airplane over? Yeah. I want to show off the tomato plant. Someone said it's a second generation tomato plant because it came from a tomato that we got at Walmart. The fact that it's got more tomatoes after a year of already producing tomatoes. I did yesterday. Well, I'm gonna put more water in there. I got you one better than pictures, folks. My wife, my lovely bride here, is bringing in the tomatoes sitting right on top of this thing right here for now. I can always adjust the camera. Okay. Here's okay.
You gonna go in?
This is the tomato plant. Let me move this out of the way for you guys don't get blinded here. Up here at the top here. Right here. I know it's kind of hard to see. I don't know if I can zoom in or not. Can I zoom? I can zoom on my side. I don't think I can zoom on that camera. Can I zoom? Let me see here. I don't know if I can zoom. Nope, I can't zoom. Let's see if I can bring it down for you guys can see it. Please forgive me here. I am very... Oh, got someone here. How you doing?
Good evening.
I got something to show you. Watch this. Oh man, this is gonna be hard.
Yep, it's a tomato plant.
No.
Oh, he
Look.
froze.
Right there.
Yep.
No, there's another one right here. There's two of them. So, yay. Now, maybe you can answer this question for me, Jason. Give me a second. I should the overhead light off.
It is the same as the original plant.
Okay, so that would technically be a second generation. A clone would be a second generation plant.
No, it's the same plant. Second generation would be you grow seeds from it.
Okay, this came from a Walmart tomato.
Yeah.
That's a second generation plant.
Kind of, yeah. But it's the same as the plant that is growing from.
Okay, so that's two second generation plants, but they're the same plant, like twins.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a clone.
Okay.
It's exactly the same plant.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to show off today. Jenny brought that in. It smells amazing, by the way. But the peppers, nothing. I just watered them every couple of days. Nothing new on that point. It's not going to be for a while. Hasn't even been a week yet.
Yep. My
potato, it's like such a vibrant dark green. It's ridiculous. Yes. It's beautiful. I love the color. The smell of these tomatoes, by the way, just by touching the leaves. I know it sounds a little weird, but I like the smell.
Yeah, it's smell of the earth.
Oh yeah. Ooh, I love that smell. You know that stung this? I love that smell kind of thing. Yeah. But the fact is, I discovered the first tomato today. Ian went over to look at the first one I told him about, and he said, "Dad, there's more than one there." I go, what? And apparently, right after that, there's 3 blooms. The first one you can see.
Now, if you snip off the lead right now and put that in the ground, you can get another clone. And it'll force the plant to bush.
Oh, I'm not sure if I have the room for that. I mean, I've got right now with the potato to the other tomato and this one, I'm out of room.
Yeah, just put it somewhere. Put it in the
Huh?
ground. Just put it in the ground somewhere where it's moist.
No, we don't want to do that. Not yet. Because if we have to move, if we get the approval that we're waiting on, we don't want to leave it behind.
Yeah. Okay, then just snip it off and throw it away.
I don't want to sniff it off.
It'll force it to bush and bloom more.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Technically, this is not just one plant. To be fair, there's 3.
Yeah, that's what I did with my plants. Is I snipped off the lead right there above that node, the very very top node.
Well, that's where the tomato is at. I'm not getting rid of that.
Oh, all the way up to the top. All the way to the top.
Oh, all the way up here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And do what with it?
And just snip off that lead. The
Just
leader.
leaves?
Snip off the leader. It'll force it to bush.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out. Oh, man. They're kind of interwoven in between each other.
Yeah, it's like the
Give me a
very
second.
top. I mean, just the very very top.
Okay. I think I did pretty good. This is a second. Well, if you count the stems, I've got 3 stems.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, that's 3 plants. And
It's all one.
no, I had multiple seeds. I just didn't thin them out as like I should.
They're going to compete.
Well, the one that's the biggest one is the one that's got the fruit right now.
Exactly.
But I just like the smell of it. It's okay. But this is we determined that this is a beefsteak tomato,
Mm-hmm.
and these were grown in a warehouse in a greenhouse in Ontario, Canada.
Yeah.
Originally. And yes, folks, these are Canadian. You think they're going to get deported or reported to ICE or something?
Well, did they get their green card?
They might. They might have it. But even then, that might not be enough. Remember?
Yeah.
Just saying. They ignore those nowadays. Certain people do. But that being said, the clone does have a couple of buds getting ready to bloom on it. Okay, and once we get to the new place, we will plan on getting some raised beds and planting these in those. Though I am tempted to keep this one separate and in the house
Mm-hmm.
because it is a year old. And if I can keep propagating this one, or these, I should say, I want to see how many years I can keep this thing going. I think that would be kind of cool.
Well, you can kind of do it indefinitely with clones.
Well, no, I'm not talking about clones. I'm talking about the main one, though.
Yeah, just save some seeds, then you'll get another generation.
Yeah. Well,
And once you get to the 4th one, then it becomes an heirloom
I thought it was 3rd.
on its 4th season.
Okay. Let me double check.
growing.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, on its 4th generation from seed, it becomes an heirloom.
Let me go back and double check the brand again. I definitely got to get my cane or my brace on or both because my knee is killing me. Get back. Jason, you have the phone.
Yeah, Todd, I didn't show that. Like I said, you go to the top of the leader, and you'll see a small little leaf and it's starting to curl up. And that's going to be the main stem right above the large leaflet. And you want to cut about 1 inch above it. Wait for the plant to get around about 2 feet high, and then do that. I started pinching mine back. Oh, geez, when February. That's when I started pinching mine back. Yeah, right above where the blooms are going to pop out. But if you accidentally take the blooms, don't worry about it. It'll grow more. But you want to do it right above that leaflet.
Apparently this is beef steak tomato, and I didn't know.
You can probably do the same thing with the cherry tomatoes and make it go into 2 runs instead of 1 run.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I got something else I got to show off too. It's also planting wise. When we used the other tomato from this little bundle here, which is a beefsteak tomato from greenhouse grown. I don't know what that means exactly, 100%.
It was grown in a greenhouse.
No, I meant if it's an heirloom or not. I don't know. It does have a couple of recipes on the bottom of the container, which is kind of cool.
I don't know if they have, I don't know if they'll say that.
They do. There's a QR code for the recipes if you want to do that, folks. It's from Mucci Farms, MUCCI Farms.com. And they're from Kingsville, Ontario, Canada.
Yep.
See there, you can see that it says Ontario, Canada, right there. And this right here, those seeds right there, was the other tomato that came in the pack with this. Jenny said she wanted me to save them, so I did. So we have more tomatoes that right there that are drying out right there. But I was hoping it would said heirloom or something on it. It doesn't. But it is a beefsteak tomato, which is nice for sandwiches and stuff. Whether it's going to be a commercially grown type thing, like in the factory style, like thousands and thousands of plants in a row, who knows? This one's about. Let me see. I got to get my.
Did you hurt yourself?
My knee. If you haven't guessed, I went to my last physical therapy today. The sky. Okay, this is officially fun. Let's see here. 2 feet 8 inches tall. That's not bad though, is it? Greenhouse grown. Okay, you looked at the website. If you can find out whether they say heirloom anywhere, let me know. I have not been there myself. I'm checking out the website myself, but they apparently have all kinds of vegetables there, because this is what I got from Walmart. So I never thought to actually look at the packaging and see if I could actually order seeds from there or whatever. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what the beefsteak tomatoes originate from South America's western coast and native to the Andes region of Chile, Colombia, Bolivia, and Peru. That's all it says. It doesn't give me any other information. It does have they are the commercially grown style that has like thousands and thousands of plants. So I don't think they're going to be like heirloom style, to be fair.
No.
I wish they were, but they do make really good sandwiches. I will say that. Otherwise, these are automated greenhouses. Some of them are hydroponic and things like that, which don't know much about. If you do, that's awesome. I think this is the setup you would almost die for, Jason, if you had the space for it. Because I'm looking at one of the pictures, and it's like I can't see the other end of the greenhouse.
Oh, they're big.
But just imagine how much it would cost to run that thing.
Got to see the ones they have in Europe and like Spain.
Well, this one is not in the United States. This is in Canada, so
You can say it's American grown.
it's born in American as the continent of America, yes,
Yeah.
but not in America, no, because it is in Ontario, Canada. And as you said, we don't know if they have their green card. We can assume, but we can't, say either way. And that would be kind of funny if someone tried to arrest a tomato plant for being, not having its green card.
I was meant that as a joke.
I know that, but it's still funny. Oh my God! Who rolled for Ian? I don't want this.
Take it anyway.
No, I don't need it. I don't need any sweets or anything like that, bud. Don't need that either, bud.
Where are you?
Could you bring me my white cord, please? Thank you.
Yeah, my tomatoes have brought. It's not my tomatoes, but my potato has broken ground. So, which is good.
No, just the white cord.
You don't need it cord.
I need you to help me with something, bud.
What?
Plug this in. It should be either here or here.
Or I could just do this.
Is it on top?
Or I could just do this.
There's the hole, right? There's
Yeah,
the plug.
that.
That's what I want you to do. Plug it in right there.
Dad, it's already plugged in.
No, here.
Oh.
That way it's charging when I do this. That way it doesn't die.
Oh, wait, hold on.
I can plant them.
Can you close the door, bud?
Hold on. Waiting for somebody.
Oh, somebody's coming to visit. Oh my God, he's got a Catlin. Hey, he's not here yet. You let him go. Thanks, bud. Say hi to everybody. Ian is camping in the backyard, by the way. No. I have that moved over there for a reason. Oh, I heard him. Go get him, Ian. Go get him.
Oh, no.
Your buddy is here, Cliff.
I heard him. I heard Schmackus, Attackus, Crackus, Wackus, Wackus. Wow.
You blinded me.
Powers.
Fox It Outdoors, aka Cliff.
Sorry, I got the YouTube side on to mute my end. One moment.
Okay, let me do this, and I'm going to ask you to take this back out into the
I
kitchen.
went blind because my thing is all weird here.
Hey, Cliff.
Ooh, dang, that thing got tall quick.
Yeah.
Two of them. One
Nip
here
off the
and
top.
one here. Two tomatoes.
Also, hello, Ian.
Hello. I'm camping
I look
outside.
like hell right now, but that's because my hair is not. Meh.
He's having a bad hair day.
Bro, it's hot outside, and I'm not having it today.
Oh yeah, we're like
I'm not
80
Oh
something.
man, my hands smell like
It
tomatoes.
was,
I love that.
it was
Smell.
90 degrees today.
Could you close my door, please?
We were 91.
I have no idea what the temperature was.
Hot.
Did you see Todd's video about where he drilled the holes for his bucket?
I saw that he did the update that he didn't drill the holes.
No, he did. He did one. that he actually took a drill. You know, he literally drilled everywhere.
Me?
No, Todd,
For what?
the 5-gallon bucket challenge.
That's too many drills. That's too many.
And technically, you do have another bucket.
I'm not using that bucket. That bucket's for my.
Your magnet fishing set. Yes, I know.
We don't touch my bucket.
I found that bucket.
Yeah, and I'll kick your butt if you touch my bucket.
He's gonna kick the
You
bucket.
can go find another one.
I found it.
Go
It was
find
a
some
fishing
more
bucket someone
buckets.
left behind.
Touch his bucket. Touch his bucket.
Just don't keep it when it's full of soil. You'll hurt your foot.
Yeah.
But
They have
I'm actually kind of proud of that tomato plant, though, Cliff. This is the second time it's produced fruit. So twice so far. So I think that's doing pretty good. So it's still considered the first generation plant. It's not a
Also, hi,
second.
Doug. I didn't
Huh?
say Doug. I said hi to Doug because
Yeah.
I just noticed he was in here.
James popped in for a little bit, Jason.
Okay.
He said he got his bucket ready to go. He's going to be doing peppers.
It'll be a
So
while
that's
before they pop up over there, depending on which species he does.
Yeah,
Well, he's
Pepper's
up in
been
Wisconsin, so
forever.
who knows what he's going to do. But just to let you know, Cliff, since you haven't seen it yet, these are the Walmart tomatoes like I usually get. This is what that tomato plant actually is. It's from here.
Okay, yeah, we were talking about that yesterday.
Yep. Here's the thing. The other tomato that was in that container, the seeds are right here.
Nice.
So I have them saved. Once I eat that one's going to go in there too. And those, I don't know what those could be considered. Would those be, because they're different generation. And I've seen the website where those things came from over in Ontario, Canada. What generation would that be technically if I planted these?
First,
Still first?
your first.
My first? Doesn't matter what they are. They're just my first. Okay.
Yep.
Could be third generation them, but not third generation me.
Yep, correct.
So I don't know if that could be an heirloom style or not by that time.
It'll be an heirloom shipped. It'll be an heirloom seed shipped, but once you plant it on your soil, it's no longer an heirloom seed because now it has to acclimate itself to your climate.
Mhm.
Get used to your soil, your temperatures, your weather patterns. So it's basically a toddler at that point, learning everything all over again, how to grow.
Not that one.
That was definitely a toddler still learning how to grow.
That big one?
Yes.
I don't think so. Because most toddlers nowadays, for people growing, they don't last a whole year.
No, I'm pretty sure if the power went out, that toddler would not be able
It's been
to
through
function.
some power outages and stuff like that, but I protected it as much as I could. That thing's been
I
through.
don't think he gets what I'm talking about.
Yeah, probably. I am going to close like that right now. I went to my last physical therapy appointment today. I am considered maximum medical improvement. And I've basically been told I'm going to be looking for a new job soon. My lawyer has been notified and all this other fun stuff. And hopefully soon I will find out how much they're going to pay me. And if everything goes right, the way I hope it does, should be enough for me to cover what I need to get our house. So that's good at least.
Fingers, legs, and toes crossed.
It sucked that it took me taking out my need in order to get it. That's the big part.
Welcome to the reality of life and the fact that money sucks.
It does. And one of the things they wanted me to do is that my last appointment for them to tell me how much I'm supposed to get, it's 115 miles away for me to go to get myself the final evaluation for them to say you're going to get this much. And so my lawyer is going to get me a medical ride. They're going to drive me up there and back because there's no way I can drive 230 miles. I can barely walk 30 feet at a time before having to sit down. So, well, technically 60 feet before I get tired, but yeah. That being said, welcome to Thursday night chat. What's new with you guys? Anything new? Any updates?
Yeah, I said it already.
Which was?
My potatoes have broken ground.
Congratulations. Your French fries are growing.
Yep.
Missed. Nope, I got him. Ha! Suck it, bug.
Looks like you were getting ready to clap Jason from underneath.
Ouch.
It's like me going like, that way. But yeah, I think I'm actually kind of proud of that. My tomatoes are growing again, so yay! Now, if I can get a third year out of that one, I think I'm going to be really happy. Prize? What prize? There's no prizes. Play
No
stupid
prize.
games, win stupid prizes. Pretty much. The prize is that you get to eat new vegetables. That's your prize.
The prize is you gain knowledge. And you gain bragging rights.
My bragging rights are in my tomato right now, so
Yeah, well, like I said, I'll be weighing all of my harvest and keeping track of that. So
I'm not going to be that detail oriented. I'm just going to be excited just to have something other than my tomato growing. The second tomato was just a lucky fluke in my book. Even though I'm sure you probably told me how to do it, Jason, I took a shotgun effect to make it work because I tried 3 different times, and that's just happened to be the 3rd time.
Yeah, sometimes you have to when it comes to plants. Not every cutting is going to work 100% of the time.
It's the same stem. I tried 3 pieces of the same stem.
yeah, only the lead will work. If you use a stem and you cut that stem in half and you plant both of them, only the leader will grow.
Well, that one definitely grew, and it's outside right now, watered and ready to go.
If you get the other one to grow, good luck.
That one that Ian planted, that's a good question. It is a leader. It's just different. It has not completely keeled over, so I have no idea what's happening with it yet. Well, other than that, that's all I've got on my updates. So now it's just basically talk with what you want to, we'll go with the flow kind of thing.
Yeah, my update. I posted my update earlier.
I saw that. I haven't watched it yet.
I listed like 7 or 8 people in there, some of which are already doing the challenge. If I didn't list you, I apologize. I can only put so much on there for this because writing space on those descriptions is rather limited.
Yeah, I saw Todd's update because he linked me and you and Jason and all of us. And I like the fact you just use a straight drill after it was already planted. It started.
I really made just a couple holes in it.
Well, he put a lot of holes
out.
in it. Yeah, mine are like this big because the drill bit I used, I didn't know if that was the right kind of drill bit or not because I just found something and it worked. Give me a second.
I just used the 1/2-inch bit that I had. And
I'll show you what I used.
about 8 holes in it.
Yeah, you can use your auger as well.
I didn't take my auger until after I got done.
Yeah, it depends on the auger, the width of the auger. Now I use those like round ones that you normally stick in a drill press and drill perfectly circular holes. Similar to like the spade bits, but not quite. Similar to like the auger bits, but it's just the flat, like the round ones. I don't even remember what these damn things are called. I suppose I could have used my auger bit, but I got them flat ones anyway. Yeah, he hasn't touched it. What the hell are those damn things called?
Which ones?
Them stupid round flat ones that I have. I'm trying to freaking
over there, bud?
Try to find them on here, and I don't even know what the hell. I keep finding concrete core bits, everything else but the ones I'm actually looking for.
Haven't seen it. See, I told you I didn't take it. Didn't take it.
I don't know what it is.
It's my metal drill bit. That's what's also for us. You can see metal,
Plastic.
plastic.
There we go. Forstner bits.
Okay. Oh, dude.
Fortunate bits, that would work.
That's what I was using. I was using a half-inch one. I just shove it in a drill because I got a set of these.
Okay, this is what I end up using, Cliff.
Oh, step-up bit?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know where it came from. It just sort of showed up in
It's
my
one of
drawer.
mine.
Ian says it's his. But this works great for drilling the holes I did. About half-inch drills, holes, or
Yeah.
1-inch holes.
That's what it was designed for.
Huh? I didn't know. I found it like midnight the night before, like I said on the video. And yeah, this works great for drilling holes for buckets, but guys.
Oh, yeah. Works great, and also it works for the steel troughs, too, because if your hole's too small, they come in like 4 different sizes.
But I
That's the
didn't see.
smaller one. I think that goes up to 3/4 inch.
Okay, give me a second here. I can't read it very well.
Let me see it.
Give me a second, bud.
Give him some light.
It says, okay, wait a minute. Unibit is what it says. My Irwin. That's all it says.
Yeah, it's a step-up drill bit, essentially.
It's my baby.
But there you go. Ian wants it back
Irwin's actually a good brand.
Why is there a tomato in here?
because you haven't taken it back to the kitchen yet.
I'll be eating this tonight.
If you want to. Oh, bud,
Just gonna eat your tomato.
I want the seeds if you're going to eat it.
Why is this rotten?
That's not rotten. That's seeds from the other tomato plant. The other tomato.
Well, I'm gonna eat it, and then I'm gonna fucking
I want the seeds.
roast it over a fire.
I got a natural 20.
I got back pain.
You always have back pain.
Dude, being hunched over stuff, lifting freaking heavy pots of dirt. It sucks. I'm getting old.
So, yeah, my knee is killing me, so I know how you feel. But yeah, it's like once we get the new place, we'll be able to put in. We're going to put in the raised beds that are off the ground on the table type stuff because I can't really kneel.
Those get expensive, by the way.
Well, if I have enough to buy the property, then I'll have enough to buy those. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Maybe.
I'm also, I have to repair the 6-foot fence around the backyard where we're planning on putting the garden to keep the deer out. That's going to be a big issue too. And the squirrels and the whatever critters can get over the fence to get to the vegetables, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
also
still
the same
trying
place
to
where
deal
we
with getting rid of mine.
Huh?
So I'm still trying to deal with getting rid of my squirrel. Or squirrels. I have no idea how many I have over here. I do know the sucker keeps taking my tomatoes.
Did you ever find out what it was
What?
that was taking your tomatoes?
Yeah, it's a damn squirrel.
The only thing we're going to plan on doing also with the backyard there is also that's where we're going to put our chickens. Yep, we know about the coffee grounds. I will be able to start actually put in a compost bin eventually. I won't be doing as fancy as this guy or this guy with the cement mixers, but I'll do the best I can. I'll be happy with the one this little drum I can just spin. So I think that'll be, for me, that's about all I'm going to be able to do. Now, I won't have a full-on greenhouse or anything, but, and I'm going to keep that tomato plant in that one right there as is. See if I can keep it for 3 years or more.
Should be able to, as long as it doesn't freeze.
I'm bringing it indoors.
And you should be good then.
And Mac doesn't even bother it. I mean, he gets up on the counter where the tomatoes at. He just sits there looking out the window. He just ignores it.
Because he knows not to eat it. He knows better than to eat it.
Black oil sunflower seeds. I'm not familiar with those, but Cliff knows about sunflower seeds. He's done sunflower.
Jason knows
I think
about
Jason does
sunflower
too.
seeds.
You did the sunflowers too, didn't you?
I would do
Yeah, I
sunflower.
grew them too.
Now, okay, what are black oil sunflowers?
They're just really big, heavy, fat, black sunflower seeds. That's really all they are.
I mean, I don't know what they're they're like, because I mean, if they can make really good trail mix, I would love to know that, because I can't use nuts, I got to use the sunflower seeds anyway, the kernels anyway.
Todd, they're getting everything. They're getting currently it's because I have a tomato plant that was a free tomato plant. I took off a bunch of tomatoes so I wouldn't stress the plant out too much while I was recovering, because that thing had like 15 tomatoes on it. But it was almost half dead, so free plant got it back to coming up. Now it's got multiple stems of new leaves, but I had all the tomatoes were just sitting in the bottom of the plant, or just kind of sitting there ripening, and I had one red tomato. I went out there one day, and I was like, where'd my tomato go? And then I went out there last night, after I was done doing yard work. I had 3 tomatoes on there. Swear to God, I had 3 tomatoes. We were talking about it at the house. And I went out there to close up check on the greenhouse, and I was now I was down to 2 tomatoes.
Oh, wow.
So,
What you might need to do, you need to put in a camera.
now that bushy tail's snagging my tomatoes and then hopping over to neighbor's house or running across into the tree.
You need some kind of surveillance system on your
I have a freaking trail cam somewhere. It's in one of my 16 boxes over here.
Then why don't you use it? I mean, you have it.
It's buried in one of the 16 boxes I have over here.
Then that means you should dig it out.
Yeah. You see all the crap I have down there?
Because you know it's there. It's not like it's out of the house or something.
No, but it's like I have to freaking rearrange like a whole wall's worth of stuff just to get to it. I got way too much stuff right there. Way too much.
You're not wrong, Todd. Putting a motion-activated camera on it would be interesting. You should get good, content.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, I had the squirrel last year. The only thing I think ate was my apples, because I didn't have any like big, heavy-bearing fruit trees. Didn't touch the beans. Didn't touch my sunflowers. Didn't touch anything else other than the apples.
Right.
He now is going after other stuff.
Well, maybe that's because he can't find anything else. That's why he went after your tomatoes. How big was it, the tomato itself? And what color was it?
First one was getting red, because they'll still ripen off the vine.
Right.
Because when they harvest the tomatoes for store use, they harvest them green.
Yes, I get that.
And then they sit in a truck for a week, go to wherever the warehouse is, they get processed, washed, coated in the micro-wax so they don't get bugs on them. And then they ship them out slowly as they start to turn orangey, and then they get red. So by the time you get to the store and buy that tomato's probably already been sitting at that store or on a transit for like 2-3 weeks.
Well, I was asking about yours, not the store-bought one.
But yeah, no, mine was, the first one was like orangey red, probably a day or 2 away from being fully ripened, even though it was a small tomato. They are beef. That variety is the beefsteak tomato, so that will normally get like huge.
Like the one I just showed you.
Yeah, and then the other one was starting to turn, but it disappeared really quick.
Now, could have someone walked in and took it?
No, they'd have to know it's there. Can't even see it from the street.
Okay, just saying, just in case someone might have walked in and took it, like his peaches.
If they're gonna take just one random tomato, why not take the whole plant?
Yeah.
So they're not going to pull a water world then?
No, they're not. No, they're just gonna take the whole plant. All the plants that I have sitting out there, nobody's bothered with them for like the last 6 years. They're not going to. Even the stuff on the outside of my fence, nobody touches it.
Well, I don't know. Hopefully that you will allow the other 2 will be able to ripen to full extent that they can be.
No, they've been sitting there for week, 2 weeks now. Just chilling.
How big are they?
The first one was about 1.5 inches. The second one just a slightly bit bigger.
So
But I
cherry
still have like
tomatoes
4 or
size.
5 more on the plant itself.
Okay. Now, so somebody was one of the people here. I'm not sure who it was growing cherry tomatoes.
Yes,
Who was that?
lots of people.
Well, somebody in the chat mentioned it. I'm not sure who it was.
Yeah, I planted cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, but it wasn't just you. It was somebody else.
Matt, I'm pretty sure Matt's mentioned it. Johnny usually grows cherry tomatoes. Roma tomatoes are better for sauces. You can throw in a cherry tomato here and there if you want like a slightly different flavor.
I know they make really good in stews. If you're doing like a really big beef stew type thing, and you make it like a stewed tomato type setup,
Yeah.
they make really good for those. I'm not the cook that Jenny is or Jason is or anybody else, but I do like tomatoes in certain things. And I'm not going to blanch them or anything else, whatever people do to them. So I did see
cherry tomatoes are like the little grape tomatoes. Those are really just mainly for salads for most people, unless you really like tomatoes, in which case you just pluck them off and just eat them
like candy, like somebody does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you like eating a tomato, go ahead and eat the tomato. If you don't like eating tomato,
Don't eat
I
it.
like tomatoes with bacon and lettuce on whole wheat.
oh Jesus.
That's the way it should be, right? No, but stewed tomatoes within reason with certain recipes is not bad. I'm not sure what else, unless you're making a sauce for like spaghetti or something like that, or some kind of pasta.
Excuse me.
Gesundheit.
Yes, 100% on that one, Todd. I definitely agree.
I agree too. If Howie was here, he would definitely agree too. And his food forest is supposed to be pretty big size, isn't it?
He's got a huge food forest on his property. Like 90% of his property is just random food everywhere.
Who's that?
Howie.
Oh, yeah.
And there's Scott. Welcome, Scott. Good to see you.
Hey, Scott. How you doing, bud?
Sore everywhere.
Did you ever get your bucket for the 5-gallon bucket challenge there, Scott? I know you probably got buckets already, but you said you were going to try it.
They should. I usually have decent on the slightly mild peppers when I'm growing them. It's the super hots that kind of I struggle with.
Yeah, I'm not sure about cayenne peppers. There's someone who said they were going to be growing cayenne peppers.
I mean, well, I have them. I have 2 of them, and they're slowly going. Took them quite a while to get used to me not beating the crap out of them. They were so tightly woven together, the roots, that I had to basically beat the roots to death to separate them.
Hey, Tyler.
Stressed my plant out. Hey, Tyler, how's it going?
No,
all 5 of my plants out, so.
Okay, James, who was on my channel on Tuesday, he popped in. He said he's got he's going to be doing peppers. He's going to be doing some hot ones. He basically calls them F around and find out kind of peppers.
They're either going to be the Carolina Reapers or something along that line.
Yeah. I'm not a hot pepper kind of guy, which you already know, but so that's why I'm going with the green sweet pepper, bell pepper. So I want to see if I can do a stuffed pepper with these, if they produce anything. I think Jenny would appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because she likes that kind of thing. And see, anything without lettuce, she's okay with. And I like the crunch of the green peppers anyway. Got a mix of dirt in. Okay.
Oh, yeah. He's saying the peppers are F around and find out. That's their name. So
I've
that's
never heard of those.
Super hot.
Oh, I told James that I'm a wuss when it comes to hot stuff like that. Though I do want to try to play. I'm not sure if I can do this or not. I'm gonna see if I can add a new background on the back here. Because I'm not sure if I can. Give me a second. That's nothing. That's good. I am going to put my chili recipe up here behind everybody. What do you think, Cliff? I'm still waiting for somebody to make it.
Yeah, I don't have that much time to make it. I'm usually busy doing other stuff. I'm just going through the comments, reading, make sure I didn't miss anything of relative high-end importance or intelligence in here that I got to deal with or answer questions for.
Yeah, the chili recipe is behind me right now. It's behind us. I don't know if we can if anyone wants to see it, I can send it to you. Not an issue. And according to this picture's universe, only 3 people can handle the chili. That's Green Arrow, Black Canary, and Batman, but with crackers. 3 hours and work on the way. Here, got 2 before I leave at 10:30. Then I got a few on the way home. Oh, wow.
No, mixing his, because his other comment was, guess he got his dirt in, landscaping cloth to the bottom.
I saw that part.
Then, yeah.
I'm doing pretty good. I had my last physical therapy today, Tyler. And my tomato plant is producing 2 new tomatoes. That's a year old. So I think I'm doing amazing on that point. I watered my peppers today. So not much on the show on that one. I just planted them on Sunday. So who knows what's going to happen there. So I'm just waiting on that one. I did not get to the any thrift stores or anything like that yet. So
it has to be from seed. You have to video yourself planting it in the bucket from seed. No pre-grown plants, no grocery store plants. Can't go to the store, buy a plant start, and stick it in there and be like, oh, I planted my seed for my 5-gallon bucket challenge.
The only thing that's different, that is the exception to that one, Cliff, is a potato. Using a full-grown potato.
Yeah, well, you can't get potatoes anywhere other than stores, and they don't exactly sell potato seeds.
They do, but they're
Not
expensive.
the seed part itself. They sell the seed potatoes, which are small potatoes that they use specifically for that.
Yeah. And I've got one I showed last night that's still it's ready to be planted. I just got to get some more soil. I have to wait till tomorrow to do that.
Yeah, but aside from that, you can't actually get. They don't sell the potato berry, which is the little thing that pops up after it flowers.
I've never done
Your
that.
plant lives that long.
Well, Ian's is like really, dark green. I mean, it's a pretty plant for what it is. He's going to need more soil in it soon because it's about that tall now. So he's going to just add more soil to it. He's got a really good sized planter he's got it in, and if he keeps on adding more soil to it, I'm not sure how much do you leave up. Do you cover the entire thing, or do you cover just a little bit? When you add
You
more
just
soil?
cover the whole thing, and the stuff will pop out eventually.
Yep. So just bury it. Okay.
Roughly wrist deep.
Okay. I need more a definition on wrist deep. What do you mean?
Wrist deep.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So-
7 centimeters.
So basically, there's your potato, and you just plant that up to the wrist, where your wrist joint's at. That's how far you want to just stick your potato in.
That's like 3.5 inches.
Roughly, give or take. You basically want the
That's to
surface,
the crease,
top
right?
surface of the eye
To
to
the
be
crease of your
just
hand.
under the surface of dirt.
Yes, 7 centimeters.
Somebody sending me dirty pictures?
I don't have centimeters on. Not 70s.
Care.
I don't have centimeters on this one. This one's just regular
Centimeters.
American measurements.
Oh, and by the way, Jason, because I know you're going to comment on it, yes, I did put my planter tag on my planter.
Oh, you did? Okay.
It is not the duct tape planter tag, though.
Oh,
I did
yeah, I
the
saw
duct
you took the plastic one.
Don't forget. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell people. Please mark your plants when you plant them. Date, what they are, and time you did it.
I just put the date when I plant them, just so I have records of that. But other than that,
I put the name of the type
Yeah.
of seeds. I put the date and time that I did it. It's going to be easy to remember because I did it on Mother's Day. I'm waiting for my clone to produce tomatoes now. So
It'll take it a while.
no, it's already producing buds already. Getting ready to flower.
Yeah, it'll still take a while to get the tomato. Because you
Yeah.
got to wait till it gets to, close to ripening, and then you pull it off and just set it on your counter.
Yeah, I know.
I went and harvested today and slightly yesterday most of all of my peppers off of my plants. I'm just going to let them dry out, and then I'm going to make some chili.
Ooh.
That's cool. I was wondering if you were going to do chili or you're going to do something else like salsa.
I can do chilies and powders because, it really just, once I get these plants really started and going, I'm just going to have like a nonstop flow of peppers.
So, are you going to make your own like chili powder type stuff or no?
I might do the same thing I did last time, but
I don't know what you did last time on your peppers.
Well, first off, I almost died because I decided to sniff the container after I just.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I remember that. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I remember you doing that. You actually inhaled.
Yeah, I pulled the top off and I was all, and then my eyes just started watering.
Okay.
That was with the
I was here watching that. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, Jason was laughing at me. Molly in the background was like stupid.
Yeah, I know you were with Brian and Noah Stills. You were in Iowa, Scott, and you didn't even stop in to say hi. That's a good friend there for you. He was in Western Iowa, hanging out with some friends.
But yeah, I'll just do some chili powder. Try to get some more varieties of chili peppers going. I planted the remaining seeds of the Thai dragon chili that I had the other day. I thought I had 2 of them, but apparently I didn't, because one of them was one that I apparently cut open on a live, and now I don't know what I did with the seeds for it.
Are you freshly shaved over your ears? You look like you're freshly shaved there, Cliff. Yeah, you are.
I did this like a week ago.
No, you would have stubble if it was a week ago.
Do have stubble.
Yeah.
No, this is like a week ago.
Hey, Doug.
This is just
Doug.
the recent hair,
Gary.
so I look
Oh,
weird.
sorry, Gary. Gary number 2. Is it Gary 1 or Gary 2?
That's Gary 2.
East
Gary
Coast,
too?
East Coast Gary.
East Coast Gary? Okay. We got Southern Gary and we got East Coast Gary.
So it would be ECG.
ECG?
Not EKG.
ECG.
ECG. Not
Okay.
to be confused with EKG.
Oh, I get
As
it.
far as I know, none of us need one of those right now.
I've got my appointment coming up.
Our MSRP.
MSRP is a whole different ballgame. I found a workaround for my light to keep it from not dying out of charge. I just plugged it in.
There you go.
It's that's that one little clip-on battery light that I got. It's great for backpacking and stuff. That's one thing for sure.
I just recharged most of my stuff in here. I found out that I cannot charge my battery bank and run my air conditioner at the same time.
Yeah, this is the one I was talking about, Cliff. This one right here.
Yeah.
I don't know what brand it is. I'm thinking it's the same as my clamps for my regular camera mount, my phone mounts that I usually get. That's what I'm thinking. It works. That's all that matters. And it's adjustable power-wise. I can just look. I can turn it more yellow, as you can see.
Yellow,
White.
green, blue.
And I'm gonna lower it
All
down.
kinds of stuff. I could do like a kaleidoscope of random colors in here, and it would just drive everybody nuts. But I'm not gonna do that because I've got tons of these. I have like 6 of these little light balls.
Didn't you say you were going to put them in the water somewhere?
Yeah, you can put them in. They float on water. It even says in the instructions that you can put them in water. They'll float on there. Just don't submerge them past where the IPX rating's at. But standard white one, really bright. red. Doesn't look red, but you can kind of see it. There you go. Green, blue.
I have not heard about a song about Gary.
Color
And
changing or chameleon mode. It just kind of goes through the colors.
he prefers the G2. I
I thought
like
that was
that.
Jason.
Jason would probably Jason 3 or Jason 2.
That's what I'm saying. J2 is Jason too.
We have not seen J2, but we have more than one, the two Jasons, though. Because remember, we got Jason McDaniels, Pest Hunter.
Oh shit! So I guess that
and
might be
J2.
J3 then. I guess technically he would be J3.
Not exactly a contest. We're not trying to win prizes or anything like that. But mine still just got planted last Sunday, so there's no news on that front. My older plants are. My tomato plant's doing amazing, and Cliff's has got a whole bunch of stuff, and Jason's got a whole bunch of stuff. Though he's been fighting a thief who stole all his peaches.
Yeah.
Holy cow, Cliff! I've got 9 people. I had 9 people in here at one time. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, I would say Jason has the he can hit that song "Millions of Peaches," peaches for me, but they're not for him. They're for
Going
someone.
to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. It was the American presidents.
Oh, your rhubarb went to seed. Oh, that's good.
Ooh, nice.
Now, I've only.
I'm gonna have to go quiet for a bit because there's gonna be a lot of talking.
Okay, talking to you in a bit, there, Jason.
Got it home early.
They always do this to me on Thursdays.
Oh, I bet that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to get bigger tomatoes. Right now I've got my plant that's a year old. Gary is now producing for the second time more tomatoes for the second round, and this has been planted a year ago. So
Verified that plant. Yes, that plant is over a year old at this point.
it's my perennial.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be perennial anyway, though.
No, not really.
Yeah. It is now legally a
Yeah,
perennial
no
plant.
perennials. Yeah, annual. No, oh, fuck. I always forget. which
Annuals
one's
are
which.
supposed to mean you plant them every year. This one is perennial. It's happened over a year.
Yeah. Well, that's the same thing with pepper plants. Pepper plants are technically all usually.
Hold on.
One
Before
and
the
done.
kids get here. Now I know somebody's got big tomatoes.
Who?
Ha ha!
You?
Jason.
If you're going to do tomatoes, you need a 5-gallon bucket, and you got to put it on camera that you're planting them and everything. Don't forget to write down the date you do it, what type of tomatoes, and stuff like that too.
Make sure you drill holes in your bucket. Make sure.
You can do it
I mentioned that on
afterwards.
my video today.
Todd did his after the fact, but he still did it.
Yes, he did.
He
I
did.
gotta
He
go
planted
back and- I
first,
gotta go
then
watch
he
his,
drilled, but that's okay.
Electric lawnmower video to see how that weird thing did.
Electric lawnmower?
Yeah, he just did a review on an electric lawnmower.
Who did?
Todd.
I did. I must have missed that one. I just saw him drilling the holes in the bucket because he had my name, on there. So
I got the notification as all. Todd saw I mentioned you in a comment. And I was like, or mentioned you in a video. I was like, oh, cool.
That's why I
watched
watched
the
it.
video.
That's how I knew. So that he was like one of the first or second people in here. And I'm not much of a gardener, not by any way, shape, or form, but I consider myself lucky, if that counts. Lucky counts,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, that's kind of one of the biggest parts in gardening is luck. You either can or cannot, and sometimes.
Well, to be honest and fair, I have planted gardens in the past, just not regularly. Okay, when I was married to Pepper's mom, we had a garden. It didn't produce a lot, but it did produce, and I used what they call a turf cutter to do the. I didn't have a tiller or anything. It just did some green beans, nothing fancy. When I first got with Jenny at one of our other houses, I did another garden. That one actually turned out really, really good, and that's our biggest producer. Had all the potato. They got the green beans and the melons and all that, and the cucumbers and all that stuff. That was nuts. But when I was a kid, I did have another garden. I tried watermelons. That didn't turn out so hot.
Yeah, sometimes watermelons, you just kind of gotta just stick the seed in the ground, water it, and just leave the damn thing alone.
No, they got stomped. My older brother did not like the fact that I was doing something, but that he could not control. Yes.
Sure.
Well, he's a dead one now, so don't worry about it.
Still, though.
He didn't like me doing anything better than him, which was pretty much everything I did.
Oh, I can say there's one other thing you did better than him, but I'm not going to be an a-hole.
Oh, you can be an a-hole for them. That's okay.
You lived.
I outlived him because he was going to try to kill me, so.
That's one thing you did better than him. You survived.
He did not like me being in charge of him, so. Well, he's got a 3-gallon bucket. Does that matter if it's not a 5-gallon bucket?
It has to be a 5-gallon bucket. The lowest requirements is the large cat litter box, the cat litter buckets, because they are just shy of the 5-gallon mark for volume.
And don't forget the grow bags.
Yes, you can use the grow bags if you have a 5-gallon grow bag, but minimum requirements is the lowest minimum requirement is the cat litter bags or the cat litter containers because they're like 4.75 or something like that.
One of the things I would, if I would have had a say about, if I would have paid attention and put my 2 cents in, I would have switched out my pepper for a green beans because I love green beans compared to.
You need a trellis system for green beans though.
Oh, I know. I mean, that tomato plant just got a tomato cage for the first time in over a year. So I think I'm doing okay.
Yeah, you can sometimes, surprisingly, you can find those trellises, like the kind of semi-cheap ones at Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar, places like that. Menards might sell them if you've got a gardening sector at Menards. Like I said, Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart usually sells them. Most anywhere that's going to have like a massive garden center, they'll sell trellises.
I've seen those.
If you honestly want to just go on the low end, which sometimes it's actually cheaper to buy the parts than it is to buy the whole unit.
Bait buckets might be enough. I don't know. You got to check their capacity.
The which buckets?
Bait buckets.
If it's a 5-gallon paint bucket, yes.
Not paint, bait.
Oh, bait bucket.
Most paint buckets are 5-gallon buckets, but that's But
well, that's what I thought you said was a bait bucket.
He said it already has holes already, so that'd be interesting if it works.
Yeah, if it's close to the 5, if it's close, then yeah, you can use it.
Okay, folks, don't forget, you can look for some of these things secondhand. Not always, you don't always have to buy brand new like I did. Which is something I don't normally do. I generally try to find used if I can. But if you can find it secondhand, check your thrift shops, check your yard sales and garage sales should be going nuts right now. So you should be able to find some stuff like that. And people are just selling. And don't forget Facebook Marketplace too. You okay, Cliff?
Dude, I'm exhausted, which I didn't even do that much work outside.
Was it hotter than you're used to?
Bro, it's May and it's already 90.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize how warm it was for you. So
it was 95 yesterday. It was 90 to 91 today. And I've had no reprieve from cloud cover. A little bit of wind, but that doesn't help much when it just comes suddenly and slams sand in your face. So I got sandblasted twice while I was outside. Hate it.
It's currently 71 degrees right now.
It's like 85 outside right now. It sucks.
Our high was 80. But Ian's outside camping in his Marine Corps combat tent.
Nice.
So he decided, Dad, I'm going camping. Where? In the backyard. Why? Because I want to. There's another reason is he got banned from his Oculus account for reasons for a month.
Yeah, he probably violated TOS.
But the thing is, the violation happened last month.
Sometimes it takes a while to report it and then to actually check whether or not the report was actually credible.
We used to get buckets from the nursing home, but 4 years ago they went pot last. Got lucky one watering chicken for watering chickens. Okay, I'm trying. My dyslexia looked at that and I go, did I read that right?
Yes, the last bucket he had went pot a few years ago, and he got lucky and got one for watering chickens. Again, if necessary, like Colin was saying, you don't necessarily have to buy them brand new. You can check with a lot of your local restaurants. Sometimes they get stuff in 5-gallon buckets.
Check the dumpsters. Check around the dumpsters.
It goes. A lot of restaurants don't like you doing that because some of the stuff that's in there, they throw it in there for a reason, so you don't get hurt. Go inside and ask management.
Well, getting permission is perfectly fine. Do that. But I mean, generally, if it's something like buckets and something like that, they generally don't have a problem with you grabbing them if they're getting rid of them.
Yes, but ask first. That way, some rando doesn't be like, "Oh, he's stealing stuff from there," blah blah blah, and freaking tries to report you to the police.
Walmart does have some for sale for like $3 something. If you want to go through Walmart, I'm not sure how much they are at Lowe's.
Like $3.89, $4. I'm honestly surprised that the price of 5-gallon buckets has not really skyrocketed, considering
Right.
the price of gas has, and the 5-gallon bucket's made out of the same damn shit gasoline is.
Yeah, there was a guy somewhere on. There's a guy on YouTube somewhere who's making what he calls a plastiline, which is like gasoline made from plastic.
Well, yeah, if you break it down again, yes.
That's what he's doing. He's literally breaking down plastics to make fuel.
Yeah. It's the
That's
other way around,
recycling.
technically, to make, but
He's recycling.
I will say this: if you can get a hold of the 5-gallon oil buckets, usually comes in that square cardboard outer sheath and always just has the one lid and the handle.
Mhm.
I would wager to say if you just cut the top of that off, just right below where the level of the base of the handle's at, and
Right.
just cut it off right at that rim and just left it in the box. I would wager most of us would not have an issue with that because the level of the liquids in that is going to be lower than where you cut it off anyway. So you
Okay.
should still be at your 5-gallon limit no matter what.
5-gallon buckets at Walmart, where I'm at anyway. A single bucket is $3.84. Now,
Yeah, they're like $3.89, $3.94, $4 at like Home Depot and Lowe's.
and you can get them in multiple packs if you want to go with a 2-pack, 4-pack, 8-pack, 12-pack, 16-pack, or 20-pack, depending on how much you want to spend. You can get 20 buckets for $61.44 if you really need that many. But generally, you probably wouldn't want to go more than 2 or 3, my opinion. But for $3.84, that's not bad. If I would have gotten to this one before I bought the Tyson's one, I probably saved myself a couple bucks. I will be posting the link for this one in case anybody needs them. If you guys give me a second here, I will have that link in the chat.
I don't know if that was me or changing the lids over here. You can also do the square buckets too if you can happen to find those.
You can get those from most cat litter boxes, buckets, like you said.
Yeah, no, these are like the tall square ones. I will even venture to wager that that Matt might actually allow a 5-gallon trash can as well.
Oh, you like the little metal ones?
Little metal ones, little plastic ones.
Don't they use those? Okay, I'm sorry for interrupting. I've seen those. They use them for composting bins. They made metal composting bins with the holes in the bottom.
Yeah. I would venture to wager that he wouldn't have an issue with it, mainly because it meets the 5-gallon requirement. Now, unfortunately, the challenge is actually 5-gallon bucket. So We might have to leave that up for debate for all of us that are in here participating in it. But
Gary says pickle buckets are $3 at Firehouse Subs.
wow, they actually make you buy the bucket. They're just gonna throw them away. Look at it this way: it's a $3 bucket. Yes, you are gonna have to use bleach and soap to clean it so it doesn't smell like pickles, but
Unless you're growing,
smell like that for a while.
Yeah. But maybe next time we can get some more vegetables added to the list of different style vegetables and stuff next year.
Yeah, don't use clear ones. Do not use a clear 5-gallon bucket.
Where do you get a clear one? I've never even seen those.
Oh, they sell them a lot of places.
I've seen just the white ones and the yellow ones and the blue ones and the red ones.
No, you can get a clear 5-gallon bucket, and it's basically used for liquid mixing or measurements.
Okay.
I'll do you the easy one here, Colin. I'll just do this. Since I already
what
have
do you need, Scott? Scott says that he needs the number things to use also.
Oh, the hashtags.
Oh, it's just, I'll put it in the chat.
It's hashtag 5-gallon bucket challenge.
Which I just put in the chat.
And then there's hashtag 5-gallon bucket, or you can use hashtag challenge.
Well, I just put
either one of them. All right, so this is what I'm talking about, Colin. These things. That is a clear bucket.
Okay. It's a first for me. I've never even seen those before.
It is for mixing specific solutions so you don't overmix certain chemicals or whatnot.
Okay. Interesting. I understand what it says about the Firehouse Subs. They support local firefighter grave funds, which makes sense.
Okay.
That's for a good cause. I can understand that. I'm fully behind stuff like that. Or anybody who does anything for veterans, I'm good with that too. So supporting your local firefighters, what do they call it? Heroes of the realm type situation. To coin a phrase from a content creator I follow, different platforms. I can see where $3 towards it. That'd be great. Cliff.
Yes.
What's new?
I'm just looking at pricing on buckets. I'm on Uline checking bucket prices because sometimes when you buy a bunch of buckets, you get them for a lot cheaper.
Well, okay, like I was saying,
10 buckets for $5.32 or $5.35 a piece. So you're gonna be spending like $60 on buckets, or you can buy them at $5.10 a piece, 50 buckets, which is going to get real expensive. Or you can get $120 or 120 buckets at $4.90.
Okay, here, check this out, Cliff. Okay, that's the prices at Walmart. So
yeah, but that's Walmart online, so you have to order it online.
No. I mean, you can pick them up in person. That's not an issue. The single one is in store, so which is really cool.
Better off just buying the 10-pack. It's cheap.
And they're in this aisle right here at my local Walmart. So they're in that aisle.
Oh, mine won't even tell me. Mine are normally in the paint section, in the automotive paint area, but no, I didn't see that. Mine didn't have any this year, or at least I didn't see any.
When I first went to look, they didn't have any because they were sold out. They just got more in, and that's before I knew. Yeah, I actually purchased the Tyson's one I have, and then I found out Walmart got these back in for cheaper. But that's what it is. Do I need more buckets? Probably, but not right at this particular point in time because I'm running out of space. And I need more soil because I'm out.
I think for your situation, you'd be better off making that tiered 5-gallon bucket stage.
Okay, you're gonna have to explain that one.
That's the one where you've got the framework where it's got the buckets in the wooden frame,
right?
And then you got the lower level, and you have the back section which is raised higher, and then you have the 5-gallon buckets in there to get the. You can do either 8 or 10 buckets It only
I might
take up
try
about,
that when we get moved. I will
Square-
definitely try that.
yeah, it only takes up like 2.5 feet maybe in depth, but you're going vertically, and however wide it would be versus however many buckets you want to do. Now, mind you, you are going to have to build it.
That's true.
You might be able to find somewhere online that they do them for kits. Sorry, my camera just went all weird on me. Give me a second.
If I can find a kit, that'd be awesome. I'm sure Vivor probably has something somewhere because they always have everything over there.
Oh,
If you need a top knot. Oh, your
no, the
hair.
hell I don't.
Not that you
I will
need
100% not get a top knot.
I'm not sure if you guys noticed that Ian cut his hair. He literally took a scissors to his hair and cut it.
Oh my god, they actually do make these kits.
What were they at?
Jesus Christ, Home Depot's got one. It's a Greenies fence 4-bucket natural wood cedar for $130.
Then show it up. Yeah, pop it up.
Yeah, looking to see if there's like a decent. They got a 2-bucket version.
Pop it up, Cliff. I'll show it.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is so apparently, yeah, they do make these kits. These are usually
I had a car wash in a bucket thing, but it was in the trailer and it got stolen.
This was not what I was expecting to find. But yeah, apparently you can get kits like this.
That's not a bad setup, though. The only
That's
problem,
what I'm saying.
the only thing I would foresee is that in our new location, I would have to keep it inside the fenced-in area of my backyard.
Yes, but it's also a raised bed,
Right. It'll be
so
easier
you're
for
not.
me
You
to
know,
work
there's no
on.
need
That's
to bend
true.
over.
Yeah, I do like that part. I would have to keep it more in the center of the yard with the rest of the raised bed stuff because I don't want to, anywhere where it's something you can climb over the fence and just easily get, the plants that I'm planting.
Now I have this one. Let me see. That should send me right over
That's
to
the
it.
two you were talking about.
See, and that's the version I was talking about. So yeah, you
That's
can get
the
this
two.
version here. It's $164. Yes, it's a little expensive, but again, if you do not have the options or mobility or the tools or materials for that matter to build one of these, your best bet is going to be to buy the kits. Now, I will tell you right now, these kits, they probably will not last as long as something you build yourself.
Oh, I have a plan for that, Cliff.
Because these are all slapped together kits made in a factory, and they just cut
They screw together, right?
cut to length, screw together, and you pretty much hope the screws don't snap.
You know what you need to do then? You grab these before you put them together. Find your own wood, measure, cut, drill your own wood to basically the same specifications, and you can make yours a little bit more durable than what they got there.
I've got enough 2x4s to make like freaking 8 of these. Hey, Lori, how's it going?
Hey, Lori. I haven't seen Lori in a while.
That's
Lori's
a different
Full
Lori.
Circle. I like the name.
Wait, hold on. Is that? Let me. I
It's
don't
not
even know what.
the same Lori.
Choo.
Lori's Soul Circle.
I got to see on the YouTube side what the logo is. Not different Lori, apparently.
Well, hi, Lori. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. We're discussing plants and stuff right now. We're all taking part of something called the 5-gallon bucket challenge. And I am the least gardener here. But I am very enthusiastic and I do try, as Cliff Brody knows. And I'm very dedicated to my tomato plant. That sounds weird, but it is true. Oh, by the way, Scott, I have a new coffee for you to try. I know you don't care for coffee much, Cliff. Did I show you the coffee that I got?
No.
Give me a second. I'll go get it. I acquired coffee from during.
Alrighty, I'm back. Hello, everybody.
Welcome back.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, to get our shopping done.
Yeah, I got you. was popping up pictures earlier of some of the options that you have that we can use for growing. If you don't have a lot of space, always grow vertically.
About like a balcony and
You and me, Monte Cristo Coffee.
Yep. They're from Knoxville, Iowa.
Interesting.
They had a little table set up in one of the little businesses in Pella. I took Jenny there for Mother's Day, and we got to try free coffee, and I figured, well, why not? So there you go. If anybody's interested, I got the new coffee. I'll bring it to you, Scott. He invited me up there to South Dakota for 4th of July weekend.
Is the coffee roasted or unroasted?
It's roasted.
Damn.
I know. I thought the same thing.
Because I was thinking if you could get some unroasted.
These are actually originally from Brazil.
So they're Brazil nuts.
yeah, my seeds didn't turn out.
I'm sorry. They
It was worth a try.
Yeah. So there you go, Scott. You got some you and me coffee. Since I can't get any of the ones from your friend yet. That was
Or Kona coffee, because that's going to cost Colin an arm and a leg just to get it over here.
Yep. For what?
Kona coffee. Shipping costs more than
I
damn
know.
bag.
I mean, I love Kona. Kona is amazing. Now, no, just this is I actually what I showed this off on Tuesday because this is my coffee break after all. So I do talk about coffee on that one, and I do drink coffee quite a bit. But like I said, I'm not much of a gardener compared to these guys. But I'm enthusiastic about one plant. That's my tomato plant. So I'm this close to trying to give my freaking tomato plant a name, Cliff.
I found the instructions on how to make one of those on Etsy. You named your tomato plant? What'd you name him?
I haven't named him yet. I'm this close to doing it, though.
I thought you were like, I named it. I was like, ooh, what'd you name it?
I'm not sure what to name it yet. I'm trying to think of a name that would work, that'd be appropriate.
Tom?
No.
Well, you don't want tomato?
No. What do you mean, yes, I do there, Gary? I'm thinking about maybe Eon or something like that. I have no idea.
Name it Freelance Fred.
Freelance. I have no idea what to call it. I mean,
I kind of like that one, but it's empty space.
I could just call it beef because it is a beefsteak tomato, technically.
Beef. That would be funny. What are you eating for dinner? Beef. Beef.
Beef is what's for dinner.
Yeah, that's what's funny.
But you know, the fact that it's still around, I if I can get it to go a couple more years, I think I'll be really happy with that.
Actually, I got an even better one for you there, Colin. And
What's that?
This is you can call it a beefling.
Beefling,
Beefling.
sort of like tiefling, but a beefling.
Yep. I was hoping you'd get that reference.
You know I would.
That's exactly why I said it. I was like, oh, if he doesn't get it, I'm going to smack him because that's a D&D
I
reference.
got it. I got it. Your best Sam Elliott voice.
I still can't. Oh my God, they've got a double one. It's 230.
Now,
bucks.
what site are you on, Cliff?
Oh, I'm just looking at garden frames for 5-gallon buckets. Is literally my title search.
Check Jason's favorite, which is Vivor.
Ooh,
You know, Vivor's got pretty much everything nowadays.
oh, they got all kinds of stuff on here too. You can get a 3-tier, 4-tier.
I might check GovX because GovX has got some good stuff too. Because I can use that.
I mean, just really depends on what your preferences are and how you want to build it and the method to which you want to do it.
Well, I mean, like you said, if I can see something, and they have it in pieces, I can copy the pieces and make my own. If I can make my own, then I can redo it anytime I want to. I just got to be able to see it, have it in my hands.
Yeah, the problem is you need either table saw or a hand saw.
I got a circular saw.
That'll work.
It's up there in my thing here.
Framing square drill and I know I saw you the drill, so you just need a framing square and a shit ton of nails or screws.
I get the appropriate screws and everything, but what would it be, like a plant stand, or what would you call it?
I just literally have garden frame for 5-gallon bucket is what my title search is.
I put in plant stand. Let's just see what happens.
Gonna get a lot of. You're not gonna get what you think you're gonna get.
Oh no, I mean I've got shelves. I've got you might like this one. This one is a 9-in-1 modular, 17-inch customizable elevated raised garden bed.
Oh, yep, seen that one.
It's just corrugated steel metal. Is all it is, and it's olive green.
You got a metal one or a wooden one I was looking at the other night searching. It's a 3-tiered, and you can kind of shape it how you sort of how you want. If you have more than one kit, you can make it bigger.
Oh, I see a metal one that's got two back-to-back that attached. You got the bottom one, and there's another one that sits on top of that one.
Yep.
Here, I'll show you. They call it a 2-tier setup here. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I would not use it for flowers, mind you, but can you imagine the potatoes you can grow in that?
That has got to be the worst Photoshop I have ever seen.
Yeah, it is what it is.
No, I understand it is what it is. The problem I'm seeing here is the fact that tub needs support on the front end, otherwise it's going to collapse in on itself.
Well, I'm sure it will. I mean, it's not exactly Vivor, mind you, but it's got a lot of plant stuff. I don't know why they're showing weird things like deer stands and portable fire pits.
Because you put stand, and the key phrase in there was stand.
Okay, so what'd you call it again?
Here, let's do it the easy way, so we don't have to go through this 9 more times.
No, just what words did you use is what I'm asking.
In the chat. That is what my Google search was. You can copy and paste.
Give me a second here. I did not. Okay, garden frame. Okay.
Just copy and paste, throw it in there, and you'll find what you need.
I'm hoping I find what I need.
Oh, you'll find what you need, trust me. I've been looking at it for like 5 minutes now, 10 minutes, and they've got different varieties, different styles, different heights, back-to-back, singles, doubles, quads.
I don't see any bucket. They don't have any stands that I see so far.
Got another bug in here.
An empty bucket for 4 pounds of seasoning.
We should get our trout and error buckets in 5-gallon buckets. Should have done kept those.
I'm still looking. I don't see. I see a lot of garden stuff, but no stands so far. The ruck bucket, a foldable camping water bucket. That'd be something. Yeah, I don't see anything.
Again, like I said, you're searching for plant stands.
No, I did a garden frame 5-gallon bucket is what I put in there. It did not come up. I got a 5-gallon water bucket, white, a golf bucket, a pellet storage bucket and lid, the ruck bucket, whatever that is, a 5-gallon 2-in-1 beverage dispenser cooler. If you get, I guess.
Yeah, I put garden frame for 5-gallon bucket in it. Brings me up a whole page of stuff. Brings me all the sponsored products from Home Depot, and then it starts getting into the like DIY stuff.
I don't see anything like for frames that says that. Sorry. This one here, I guess GovX is kind of limited.
I'm not on GovX. That's why you're having an issue.
Right, because GovX doesn't have anything like that.
GovX is not Google. I told you I put that in my Google.
I know
search.
that. But I was hoping for GovX might have it.
GovX ain't gonna have that.
They have a lot of stuff. I mean, they have greenhouses and everything else, but just don't have that. But they got a lot of stuff, but not what I'm looking for. Okay, I'll kill that one. You guys we can continue on. Just a peek. Okay, that's kind of cool, Scott.
Way down here. Made me scroll back up. Oh, I like that one. That guy made an L shape.
It's a cheap hammer and pliers. I thought I was going to say a hammer and sickle.
You have a 1,000-gallon LP tank, Scott? Oh, wow. That's a lot of propane. And is it clean, efficient propane or not?
Any accessories with it?
Don't know.
Because you gotta have propane and propane accessories. I guess the original one was off of TikTok. Huh, interesting.
What is?
The original version of that video for making the stands for the 5-gallon buckets.
Okay. Someone's project type of situation?
Yeah, looks like it. There's the others on Facebook. Nope, I guess Facebook would be a better one then, because, well, it actually depends on which video posted first. Also, when these were technically designed. Now, you don't necessarily have to make these the way some of them are doing it. You can do like a stair style.
Right.
So you just have one bucket slightly higher than the one in front of it. So, I mean, essentially, you could do it on a section of like staircasing, as long as your spacers are long enough.
Oh. Okay, I think these are not. I don't know. Here, Cliff, check these out.
Yeah, $25.
Yeah, but that's two 13-gallon buckets. That's, I mean, those would work, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to. That does not look like 13
It
gallons.
doesn't to me either, but that's what it said.
Yeah, that's 13 gallons combined.
So that'd be like 7.5 gallons. Still
Yeah.
over the 5-gallon bucket, technically.
See, by the way, scroll up. Middle picture. There's your clear buckets again. You went too far.
Talk about those food grade? Yeah, those are food graded.
Yeah.
That's a water jug.
No, that's not what
I
we're
said
talking
stop. He's pointing, got the cursor right on it, and then decides to scroll back up again.
Yep.
Once I said stop.
Okay, tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Yep, right there.
Clear buckets.
Those aren't clear; they're white.
Those are clear buckets.
They're considered clear for food grade.
I did not know that. I just called them white.
No, they're not white, because if they were white, you wouldn't be able to see they wouldn't have the measurement lines on there. You have to be able to see the liquid through the container.
Okay.
The plastic 55-gallon ones that you get, those are technically both clear and white at the same time. But normally they have a high-colored liquid in them so you can see it through the plastic.
That's an ash bucket. I don't know how many gallons an ash bucket is.
Usually about 4.
Okay. There's a bucket for you, Cliff.
Oh, dang, they're only $30 each?
Yeah, those will work for a garden.
Well, shit, yeah, you get 3 or 4 of those linked together, fill them with water. You got a ton of water.
You can do definitely, your safe water on your property with one of these.
And on top of that, at least I got a tractor with some forks that'll move it.
These are food
Not when it's
grade
full of
too.
water, but
And they're all most of those are all food grade. Your majority of your stuff you're going to get out of there is either honey syrups, glucose, glycol, or
chlorate.
liquid. Yeah. Sometimes you'll get them with chlorine.
Well, there you go. I mean, usually that comes with the frame too. So there you
Yeah,
go.
it's in Iowa. I'm not trying to ship a 70 freaking no. The shipping's going to cost more than the damn container's worth.
Yeah. If you would have had it while you were here visiting, then we just loaded you up.
I could have thrown one of those in the back of my truck, drove home, and been like, "Ooh, yeah, got 275-gallon water container."
There you go. We got some tomato cages, which I'd already got the
How does
two.
that look like your old house in Newton?
It does, but it's not. That's
That's
definitely
in
not my
Des
old house. No.
He's at that guy's in Des Moines.
Yeah, I know. Okay, this one here, I'm not sure about. I have to.
It's grease,
Yeah, you don't want to.
flammable gel.
Okay. Well, there's a playing stand for you.
Yeah, I got a similar one on my refrigerator.
Okay, this one here might work because it is technically a 5-gallon bucket.
Yes,
So that would technically work.
but you don't have to drill holes in it.
Yeah, but it's kind of a shame though. For $14.
Yeah, it's essentially just an ice bucket is really what those are.
Yeah. Half steel barrels. $20 each. I mean, I'd rather get the big those water
You get
containers.
the whole barrel for $20.
Yeah, no kidding. I get it
About-
for $20 here, whole barrel.
Yeah, here's somebody who's got those same kind of things as the other one. They're charging $80 a piece.
Yeah, but you got to see those are the galvanized. Those are the steel ones, though.
Okay.
That's why. It's a
Would you
solid
rather have
metal.
the galvanized ones, or would you rather have the other
I'd
ones
rather have the plastic ones.
like these?
Hell of a lot lighter.
275 gallons.
Yeah, you can grab one of those empty and pick it up and move it.
No,
You
I
are not
can't.
going to do that with the other one.
I physically cannot do that.
And you can also cut them in half and also use them for garden too.
I've seen people do that. I've seen people take the plastic parts out and just use the cages for something else too. So
I've also seen people use them for aquaponics as well.
Yes.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen where they have fish in there, right?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Get a couple of them, cut them in half, fill them with water, fill them with the clay pellets, and basically just filter it out for a little while till everything runs clear, and you basically have.
You just cut off the top of it. You leave a curve at the top and cut out about 80% of the top of it so it stays structurally sound.
What about these, Jason?
No.
That's just water storage.
They're for fuel or septic tanks. For 250-gallon poly. So, oh, crap. I messed up.
Dang, that stove looks like a landmine.
What does? Oh, check this out.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
That's not bad.
That's the framework stuff that I was talking about.
Yeah. They got 4x4s in there, though. Or is that 6x6s?
4x4s.
4x4 is probably about 2 foot deep, 3 foot deep, 1-inch holes.
2 raised bucket gardens, 8 feet long, 2 feet wide. They have 9 food grade buckets with drilled holes for drainage. 70 for both raised bucket gardens.
I don't know what they're on, what drugs they're on, but that's 7 buckets in there, not 9.
Yep.
Well, I have no idea.
It's that new Common Core math.
Yeah,
Let's see, 1, 2, 3.
that's 7
4,
buckets.
5, 6. Yeah, there's only 7. Unless they have two different ones and they've got to add them together. Who knows?
That'd be 14 buckets, not 9.
Yeah. But that's basically.
Oh.
Oh, look at this.
The description was they have 9 buckets.
Oh, okay. That was basically what you were talking about, right? A version of it, anyway.
Yeah. Because like I said, they have multiple versions of that particular framework. You can build however you want.
I just started to check on Facebook Marketplace because you never know what you can find here. Because apparently we found a lot of different things.
Yeah, but you still got to pay for it. Oh,
Hey, at least
20
I'll be able to get it. Maybe we'll get it faster.
20 bucks for a cleared the white IBC tote wasn't too bad.
If you see something, just tell me to stop. Now, could you use milk crates? The plastic milk crates?
If they meet the 5-gallon requirements, but again, challenges 5-gallon bucket.
Well, they've used bags and stuff like that. If you need to support your planter bags.
All right, catch you later, Scott.
Be well, Scott. Talk to you later, brother. No, I mean, I figured if you could use it to support the grow bags, if you can't hang them, you could put them in that to help keep them.
Yeah,
upright.
you can use a 5-gallon bucket as a bag support.
Sort of like this metal basket type situation. Put that 5-gallon bag.
That's a firewood bin.
Yeah. Ooh, there you go, Cliff.
Yep, saw those ones too, square ones. Basically, you put 4 of them in there. Problem is all the extra dead air space. So, best bet would be to fill it with some sort of filler. I would recommend probably like mulch.
Well, I've
once
seen people.
Mulch dries out, you ain't got to worry about it rotting.
I've seen someone use what was the lava rocks or something in the bottom, maybe.
I wouldn't do lava rock and might get too heavy.
Well, I don't plan on moving them once I get them up or something like that, but I don't really need them.
You got to worry about the weight of the bucket with water, wet soil in it, plus the plant growth breaking out of the bottom of the planter. Trust me, I've had
just in case anybody's needing a rain barrel.
Yeah, me and Jason were talking about some of those a while back.
This one's got for $40 plus $13.18 for shipping. I don't know how many they have, but there's that wire stuff that you were talking about for tomato cages, cement wire. I'm not sure if that's good for that or not. So
yeah, it works just fine. Lightweight wire. It just needs somewhere for them to climb up. They're not beans or peas. Beans or peas, they require smaller wire to grab onto. Well, right. Beans will wrap around everything. It doesn't matter the size. I've had those things wrap around my posts that I'm holding my frame wire up with.
Right.
They don't care. As long as they can curve around it, they'll get up there.
Okay. Well, I put it. There's a compost bin.
Yep.
Homemade. It's got the little rollers too, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, those are just basically casters. You can buy them at the store. These are like $2-3 each.
Yeah, it's $100 they're charging for that.
Build the framework and then just throw the bucket on there with another roller. I've seen people just bolt handles onto the bottom of it too.
I know Johnny made one, I think. He talked about it once, I believe.
Yeah, because once you cut the hole in the side to input all your stuff in there, you have access to reaching the bottom. And people will usually just bolt a 2x4 on there and then run a handle onto it, PVC handle, clamp it on there, and then just use that as a turning method.
Okay, there's that. There's a 10-gallon grow bag, which is
that's a 5-pack of 10-gallon grow bags.
Well, still, you get 5 of them. It's not bad though, is it?
Yeah, if you were growing in a 10-gallon grow bag.
Well, it's more than 5, but it's a 10-gallon. It's 10-gallon, but it's something.
Yes, but again, challenges 4.
Not
currently challenges.
Not 10, that's 5. Okay. I think this is what Scott was talking about. Minnow bucket. This right here. using that for 5. I'm not sure if that's 5 gallon though. That's the only issue.
Looks like about a 3. No, it's about a 4-pound pail, 4-gallon pail.
Well, it's only one way to do is you fill it
All right,
up.
night, Gary. Have a good one.
Bye, Gary.
Be well.
Sorry, let me stop that. We'll get back to here.
All right, guys, I am actually winding down. I was up early this morning.
I'm winding down too. I'll probably end this about 9:30 because my knee is on fire.
Yeah, I'm going to step away now. Good night, everybody.
Be well.
All right, night, Jason.
You were going to show us something, and you never showed us anything.
I didn't say I was showing anything.
Yeah, you did.
What?
You said you were gonna. You had something you had was going to show us when you came back, and you never did.
No.
Okay.
All right, good night,
Have a good
everybody.
evening, sir. Good night to Molly too, please.
Thank you.
Good night, Molly.
Be well. I'll talk to you later. See you Saturday. Yep. Everybody's winding down.
Bro, I've been winding down since like 3 o'clock.
I am hurting from head to toe, or at least head to knee. Anyway, from my shoulder, my right shoulder is like on fire, and my left knee is on fire because I have all this getting up and down I did earlier. If I didn't have my brace on, I'd be in real trouble.
Feel you there.
Because right now, my leg gave out 3 times this week, randomly. Just going along. If I didn't have my cane, I would have been on the ground. Since last fall, it's given out 10 times. And they say, oh, it's because all the nerves are misfiring.
Hold on. I'm trying to calculate this. And the math just is not mathing.
What are you trying to figure out?
Because you said since last fall, you have fallen 10 times. Therefore, that wasn't the last fall if you did it 10 more times. That's why the math isn't
if you're talking about literal sense of falling, yeah. I said my leg gave out. I did not say I fell. There's a difference. I caught myself in time. Once was actually in here in the kitchen. If it wasn't for the counter, I would have hit the floor.
Poor counter's probably going to sue because you hit it.
Like that, yeah.
Like the red-headed stepchild you didn't want.
Whoa. Watch out with the redheaded thing because I do have a grandson who's redheaded, which you know.
Don't get too offended.
I've got one relative that is redheaded like that, okay?
Yeah,
my grandma was redheaded technically.
I've got redheaded nieces or redheaded cousins, so
my cousin Cricket is redheaded. The reason we call her, I'm not sure why we call her Cricket, but I do know what her real first name is. So her birth name is Mary Christine. Can you guess when her birthday is?
Fuck, did you get Cricket?
Well, I think it was supposed to be for went to Chris, to Crick, to whatever. It's a thing here in Iowa.
Somebody was drunk.
Well, she did go through a couple phases. Then she had a couple strokes, and she changed her personality 180 degrees when she had one of her strokes, and not in a bad way, in a good way.
I say different strokes for different folks.
Apparently so. She's an awesome lady now, but she was really wild child there for a while. But she had a stroke, and that literally 180 degree.
Yeah, it's usually what happens when you have a stroke. Your personality kind of changes because your brain's lacking oxygen for a bit.
Yeah, but she became a better person because of it, so that's not too bad about it. But I don't know if I'm going to make it because I am hurting. My shoulders especially. This one here is like, I mean, I've been doing the exercises and everything like the physical therapist telling me to do, but that same spot where the bursa is keeps on going numb.
Ooh, that's never fun.
I got bursitis, Cliff. Come on. But
Yeah, my mom does too.
I want to
Pops
do
up
something.
every once in a while.
Okay, Cliff, don't go anywhere. I'm going to close the live for a second, then I'm going to explain what's going on. But some information that I found.
I'm
I just
assuming
wanna-
you're ending the live then.
Yeah,
All right, folks.
just you and me, apparently.
Catch you on the next one.
Be well, be safe. We're out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.